What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and I want to make you rich. In today's video, we're going to talk about how the Kraken might be dead after a 1 for 150 reverse split tomorrow. The Fed just met, no cuts, but is that a somewhat hawkish statement? And the obvious question of this day is, after welcoming 70 new members in the last week and a half, is the Save 80 coupon code that would give you a chance to join us for 20 bucks? Coming to an end, all that and more coming to an end. No water. Oh, no. Hey, I just bought some open. I've told you about that. Last trade 142. Grab your fucking nutsack, ladies, whatever you got to get a hold of right here, right now. We are 8% cash. Why is that? Well, we just took another profit this morning. GCTK. In at 8 and change, out at 11 and change. Last trade 10 on the nose. That is a 60% profit when you include RenB in the last week. In other words, for the 1,000 people or thereabouts that are going to watch this video, when are you going to take your unlubricated thumb out of your ass? Because if you'd have listened to me like the other 70 people did in the last week, you could have had RenB in at 70 cents, out at $1. Last trade 75. In it GCTK at 8 and change even yesterday, out at 11 and change today. That's 30% profits in less than a week. Go ahead and analyze that. As a matter of fact, while you're doing that, why don't you also consider 160 plus wins and fewer than 6 losses, including the Kraken, which I'm going to get to one last time in the last 18 months. If you'd have given this guy right here the ability to guide you in and out of 160 plus wins and less than 6 losses, your 10 grand would be worth 70,000 and 100K would be pushing 750. How you doing? You anywhere close to that? You lying cocksucking motherfucker, you are not. And it ends Friday at midnight. Try small business. I got cotton mouth right now. TrySmallBiz.com. Save 80 promo code. It expires in 48 hours. For 20 bucks, you can get inside the #1 small biz Discord on the entire planet. You can give me a chance with a win rate north of 98%. Yeah, I know it's hard to believe. To help you stack motherfucking cash to the ceiling. It's your account. It's your broker. I send you texts in real time. I'm buying this with a photo. I'm selling this as I did with RenB and GZTK in the last week for 60%. You could have paid for your entire 2 years, maybe even 3 years worth of fucking subscriptions. If you'd have just listened to me, no, this is it. Because starting on Saturday, we're going back to, that's all folks, boy am I fucking thirsty. Starting on Saturday, it's back to full price. So you've got one last chance. 20 bucks. Save 80 is the promo code. I give you the second month for free right here, right now after this video. TrySmallBiz.com. Get a Discord if you don't have a small biz. Premium if you do. Save 80. 20 bucks. No more excuses. The fucking train's leaving the station. We're buying stock right now. Last trade on open, 144. Was that the low? Probably. You actually think Jerome Powell is going to continue to be semi-hawkish? He was just setting the table based on 3% GDP, and they're data dependent. Watch him get a little more dovish as he explains why they took out that sentence regarding inflation. This guy is, as far as I'm concerned, A++. He's going to stand up next to you-know-who and say, yeah, that's what I said, pal, and you can't fire me. We need that. We need a guy who's somewhat independent of the Trumpster. Because the Trumpster is going to go wild and crazy with these tariffs, as I just explained inside of the Discord, that gives Jerome Powell a chance to be dovish. More tariffs across the board, rates will come down. Rates can come down the more hawkish that Trump gets. Mark my words, we're at or near a major low in the market. Don't fucking sit there any longer with your unlubricated thumb sucking on up your ass with the other one, whining over Kraken. Come on, it's over. Last trade 061 and change. It's fucking over. This is it. This is the last time I'm ever going to talk about this. TrySmallBiz.com. Save 80. 20 bucks for 60 days. Cancel anytime. Do not miss this opportunity to get motherfucking rich. I'm almost tempted to go drink that fucking tap water. Real simple. Kraken. At 1 for 150, it's a $9 stock tomorrow and or Friday. You really think it's going to sit there? You really think a guy who's ground a stock down not once, not twice, but 3 times to a nickel, you think it's going to last at $9 a share? The fuck it is. They have a $500 million mixed shelf on the sideline ready to go. And while he seems to be so proud of the fact that they've got a $25 million pile of cash, what this motherfucker fails to acknowledge, at least publicly, is that he has screwed shareholders right in the ass all the way in, up, and out the other side without any lube whatsoever. You've lost 99.999% listening to this clown tell you about all these wonderful things that they're doing. And frankly, on the fundamental side, they are. But when you're on your third reverse split, when you could have bought this stock in terms of publicly in 2021 at 50,000 and it's worth right now a nickel, 50 grand to a nickel for one share after all these reverses, one for 60, one for 150, not once, but now twice. You don't go anywhere near that stock now or fucking after the split. And in terms of when we got out, last trade on open, 144, looks like 142 might be the low. We sold everything at a dime. I told you 2-3 videos ago, we sold 20%, close to 16. In hindsight, maybe we should have sold it all, but I want the loss. And some of the others in the Discord that have made an obscene amount of money in the last 18 months or even less than that, they don't mind. They know that not one stock is ever going to have the power to destroy us. Why? We've got 60% of the portfolio indexed, just like a world-class hedge fund. They mimic the S&P because that's their benchmark, and they fuck around and find out with 5, 10, 15, 20, or 30%. Real estate, artwork, options, currency, futures, you name it. And even if they fuck the trading side up, they still have the benchmark with most of their clients' money. That's exactly what we're doing. But unlike them, where they charge you 2 and 20, meaning a 2% fee of the assets plus 20% of the profits, how much do I charge? $50 a month. But for the next 2 months, save 80 from now until midnight, $20. In other words, if I was running a hedge fund, which is what I used to do as a broker, minus the hedge fund legality, I'd be charging you $1,000 a month and have every right to do so based on the amount of money we've made. Even though we got fucking killed in the Kraken and GRTS Keo Biotech that went to fucking zero. We're still up 700% in the last fucking 18 months on the trading side of the portfolio. We've gotten over 20% plus in the last 2 years on the index portion, which for me is 65%. So if you'll listen to me and index most of your portfolio, same broker, same account, just like a world-class hedge fund would do, and you fuck around and find out with 40% or less in terms of what you're trading, in our case, no more than 7 core holdings, you're going to stack cash to the ceiling. And until next time, always remember that I love you and you have precisely, and I ain't joking around, 48 hours at trysmallbiz.com. Get a Discord if you don't have a small biz. Premium if you do. Save 80 is the promo code. Second month is free. And I will never utter the words Kraken on this channel ever motherfucking again.